Alert Center with the details.
Manager Chip Hale, Team 12, of course, all over both of these stories. And Coop is joining us right now. And Coop, not really a shocker what we saw today. D-backs cleaning house after, I guess, what could be classified as a horrible season.
That's putting it mildly for sure. You know, absolutely. After a very disappointing season, one that failed to even come close to meeting the excitement and lofty expectations, the Diamondbacks waste little time cleaning house, parting ways with, like we said, General Manager Dave Stewart and Manager Chip Hale. Both were hired by Hall of Famer Tony La Russa, whose status with the Diamondbacks is
It's true, Coop. Lots of drama here, but there's even more drama across town. Everybody wants to know now, what is the deal with Carson Palmer, Coop? What's going on?
Yeah, will he play or won't he play? Last night it looked and sounded all the world like there was no chance Palmer plays Thursday against the 49ers, but today brought new hope and optimism. The Cardinals back to work less than 24 hours after losing to the Rams. Carson Palmer did not practice, meaning right now Drew Stanton is the starter for Thursday's game. Palmer is still going through the league-mandated concussion protocol. Last night, Bruce Arians said if Palmer didn't practice this week, he wouldn't play Thursday. Today, B.A. changed his tune.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't practice on Wednesdays anyway, so it's not like they're doing something he hasn't seen before, and he'd be more than ready to go.
For those of us that are a part of this media or locker room.
At 6, Hurricane Matthew.
Coop, thanks. Well, 3 more of tonight's hot headlines coming up in less than 3 minutes.
Also ahead on 12 News at 6, Hurricane Matthew threatening hundreds of thousands of people, and a local couple is caught in the middle.
Headlines.
Up first, an investigation is now underway after workers at a trash facility find a dead body. Sky 12 over that area near 21st Avenue and Deer Valley Road, right off.
Will likely have to pay taxes on that money.
Well, after a soggy Sunday, we had a pretty nice day here in the valley, 86 degrees, so cooler than we would expect for this time of year. 94 is typically where we're at. 105 is today's record high temperature. Here's a look at cameras across storms, and on the backside of that, it's more of a wintry system. So Wyoming, Montana expecting to see some significant snowfall totals there in the higher elevations. But all of that's going to help to just kind of keep our temperatures on the cooler side here over the next couple of days as we're under the influence there of that trough. And then by the end of the week, we see high pressure build in, and then that will kick in those 90-degree temperatures. So enjoy the next couple of days while they last. 55 to 60.
Right there over the weekend. Yeah, touch them all. Indeed, the Caribbean Queen taking picture, Delvin Vega deep. Now, I have long questioned Caribe's athletic skill set, but she showed me something there, and I gotta give her well-deserved Coopy. How you like it now?
So
what
much.
were you using for a bat?
What was it, like a little mini bat? It was a wood. It was a little tiny miniature bat,
Yeah,
and the ball was a foil ball. It was foil. It was very professional.
But
this is legit.
But that's hall ball. That's how you play hall ball or office ball.
I'm all about hall ball.
I always questioned that she never picked up a ball or anything in her life. And
how dare you doubt?
Hey, I'm just saying.
That bad?
Yeah, look,
I have a little athletic ability.
Well, it's not that she doesn't. She's fashion fair. She's always shopping, right?
Fashion
fair. She never picks up a ball.
That's a sport. That's all I ever do.
That's a sport. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, next, why you need to be watching The Voice live tonight.
It's Express Flow.
Thanks for watching 12 News at 6, everyone.
12 News is always on. Have a great evening. And again, we'll see you right back here at 12 News at 10 o'clock. Good night.
Not Washington politicians. I'm Kirsten Sinema.
And a judge ordered it to stop.
The cornering, the sheeting, I didn't know how to live and function as a normal human being.
I'll end with that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
DCCC is responsible for the content.
Event a success. For more information on all the things Lerner and Rowe does to make Arizona a better community, visit lernerandrowegivesback.com.
To keep our community safe, we need a sheriff who will put fighting violent crime ahead of his own political agenda. Paul Penzone has been a decorated crime fighter for over 20 years, a police officer, undercover investigator, and DEA Task Force Agent of the Year. Paul Penzone caught murderers, put drug kingpins behind bars, and created award-winning programs that protect our community. Paul Penzone, a new sheriff who will put our safety first.
There is no peace for the victim when the wrong person is incarcerated.
Prescott Valley Event Center. Doors open at 11 a.m. That rally up there will set to begin at 2. We will have a crew there, and we will bring you updates online. We're going to stream the entire speech on CBS5AZ.com, as well as on air throughout the afternoon. Of course, Hillary Clinton's running mate, Tim Kaine, will be in Phoenix on Saturday for a private fundraiser.
Arizona is here with Medicare coverage that's right for you. Medicare supplement plans, a choice.
Saber la situación legal de Erika. Por favor, espérenme aquí.
Sí. Hermanita,
Pon los zapatos en
Colorado, we can tightly regulate and tax the sale of marijuana. According to the Colorado state government, marijuana use among high school students has not increased since legalization. At the same time, Colorado is generating millions in new tax dollars for public schools. Here in Arizona, we finally have a choice. We can vote yes on Prop 205 and provide $55 million to our public schools every year. Let's vote yes on Prop 205.
Well, we've got some pictures coming to Live Desk right now because evacuations are in place in a Colorado town where a wildfire has scorched about 3,000 acres at this point. We also understand that they have already lost 7 structures. We'll continue watching this fire and keep you updated. This is just outside of Pueblo, Colorado.
On the campaign trail, Donald Trump's tax bombshell giving Hillary Clinton some fuel today.
So far, the Republican nominee not talking about his taxes, but his rival is. In Ohio, Clinton spoke on the New York Times report that the Republican nominee may have avoided paying taxes for nearly 2 decades. According to the partial 1995 tax returns, Trump filed a nearly $1 billion loss following the collapse of his Atlantic City casinos, his airline, and the purchase of New York's Plaza Hotel. Meanwhile, Trump supporters are fighting back over Trump's controversy playing center stage. Former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski has this to say.
It's a crime to release someone's taxes and publish them without their permission.
The Pentagon Papers say that if there's of national import...
There is no national security interest to Donald Trump's tax returns. That's a fact. And the New York Times should be held accountable, and I hope he sues them into oblivion for doing this.
Trump's campaign has neither confirmed nor denied the report. Today, he paid a visit thanking phone bank volunteers before a rally in Colorado, the candidate boasting about their enthusiasm, later stepping out to the stage to continue his attacks on Hillary Clinton. He cast her as a candidate of the special interest, while casting himself as a self-made businessman. We want to remind you of what's to come tomorrow. Trump making a stop in Arizona, and the vice presidential nominees go toe-to-toe in a debate. Trump will hold a rally at 2 o'clock at the Event Center in Prescott Valley. The doors open at 11, and then at 6, his running mate Mike Pence will square off with Tim Kaine during a debate. You can watch it live right here on ABC 15.
When schools close, there's a lot.
Alexis Romer was killed. A passenger in her car was hurt. Police say Couliard may have been drunk at the time of this crash.
It is brazen and it's quick. Check out this armed suspect who walks into the Jack in the Box at 99th Avenue in Lower Buckeye and immediately goes behind the counter and points a gun at the head of one of the employees. The suspect starts grabbing money from the register and the clerk hands him more. The clerk complies. The suspect fired one round into the register before bolting